What is up, beautiful people? My name is Rav. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. This channel is dedicated to RV living and me living full-time in this classic 1982 vintage Dodge camper van. We camped here last night on BLM land right here in desolate New Mexico. We're not too far from Carlsbad Caverns, which is where we're going to be heading today. I woke up a little late. I was up till about 6 o'clock editing yesterday's video. If you saw that video, you see that we got parked on the BLM land. And we camped here last night. It was crazy windy and it was crazy cold. I had my furnace going and it was still pretty chilly in here, so I finally got everything wrapped up about 6 this morning and went to bed. Then got some sleep and it warmed up as the sun came up. It's still about 43 degrees, pretty chilly outside. But we're gonna test out the windscreen on this camera on the mic because I am gonna take you guys outside as always and show you where we camp and where we are. Again, we are on BLM, Bureau of Land Management, free camping land. And I'll put the information down below. I found this place in the dark. It was a crazy climb up here on top of this hill, but we made it. So let's go outside. All right, guys, let's see how well our camera focuses today. It's kind of got a mind of its own. I don't know if it's faulty or if I, again, just don't have the right settings. Oh, wow. Now, I just want to say, come on, baby, focus. There she goes. So I just want to say that this is a big change from LA. If you've watched my LA videos, we're definitely not in LA anymore. Got a nice little fire pit right there. It was weird last night because it would be completely calm, no wind, and then all of a sudden there would be like a 50-mile-an-hour gust that would last about 5 minutes and then it would stop and be calm again. Then around 4 a.m. this morning, the wind started blowing and Bertha was rocking and it was just me. There was nothing going on. But that's how fast the wind was blowing. But yeah, we are way up here on top of a hill and we climbed all the way up here. Let me see if I can get you over to the edge. I think you can see down there. I think you can see kind of like how high up we are. You can see the highway down there. And we didn't get all the way to the top of this hill. It goes all the way up, but I had climbed enough. I felt Bertha did a pretty good job getting up to here. It's not that steep right here where we are, but right at the top of the hill right there, it is really steep. It's really windy, so I don't know what this is going to sound like. Let me get back inside. All right, guys, so that's where we're at. We're way up here on top of the hill. It's windy, it's cold. But the whole reason we're here is because I wanted to go to Carlsbad Caverns. But I didn't go to bed till like 6 a.m. after editing last night's video. And I didn't get up till like 11 a.m. So by the time I got around, long story short, it's already 4:30, 3:30. Carlsbad Caverns closes like at 6, I believe. But we're gonna make a beeline for it, try to get there. It's $10 admission, but that's the whole reason I stayed here last night, was to go to Carlsbad Caverns. So we're gonna make that attempt, but if it doesn't work out, we're not gonna fret about it. We're just gonna go on to our next destination. But let's see if we can get down this hill. That's gonna be interesting. Let's go. All right, guys, let's see if we can get back down this hill. It's gonna be interesting, I'm not gonna lie. It was interesting getting up here, but I have faith in Bertha. She's a pretty good old girl. So if we can clear the cactus here. We definitely don't want to get in the cactus and get a flat. There we go. Oh, this hat. So again, we are parked on BLM land. If you're going to go to Carlsbad Caverns, you don't have to pay the $36 for the RV park there, and you don't have to stay in a hotel if you're in an RV. This is about, I think it said 7 miles, but it didn't seem that far to me, but maybe it was 7 miles from the little town of White, or whatever it is, where Carlsbad Caverns, the park entrance is. So this part of the road is not bad at all, but there's a drop off down here that's a little shady, so we'll probably shift down into first gear and just kind of granny down the hill. Again, I would not recommend anyone with an A class to try to climb this hill. Anybody in a longer C class that's longer than probably 22, maybe 24 foot, I don't know, you probably could make it, but 26, 27 foot C class, I don't think I'd try it. If you're in a 4-wheel drive pulling a camper trailer, you could probably make it pretty easily, I think. If you're in your regular automobile, it's not a big deal. Whoa. But when you're in your house and all your stuff is in here and you have to worry about the rocking because it throws your stuff everywhere, that's what you think about. That's what I think about every time we hit one of those. See the highway, so you know how high up we are, because I think you can judge that. Riding the brake a little bit too much, so we're going to downshift into first gear here. Let the brakes go. There we go. But this is right here is where it's a little shady. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. But basically these valleys, you want to just have your 2 tires go over the valley. Did that look completely pornographic? If it did, I'm sorry. Yeah, you don't want to fall your tires off in the valley if you can go over it. Keep your tires on either side of a big washout. That's the plan anyway. I want to run this by you guys. I let my youngest son, who just turned 25 on December 9th, I know I'm so good looking for a freaking 50-year-old. I'm almost 50. Not quite, a couple years. Let him watch some of my videos the other night. He kind of pays attention when I mention it. He's not really a subscriber or anything. He's got better things than to keep up with his dad, you know. He's a 25-year-old young stallion running around trying to spread his joy. So anyway, he was telling me that he was giving me some critique, and I listened to him because he's a lot younger than I am, and he knows what people want to see and stuff, and he really liked my El Paso video. But he's dead set on saying I need to shave, I need to cut my hair, I need to clean up, and I need to look more presentable to you guys. And I want to ask you guys, does the facial hair bother you? Does the long hair bother you? You know, I've lived my life in the corporate life. I've done my time in the corporate life. I fall out from time to time and become a hippie, and I'm kind of in that stage of my life right now. And being a nomad, I mean, that's kind of what it's about, right? You wake up, you don't have to worry about shaving and, you know, getting presentable to get to the office. So I've just kind of let myself be a nomad, a vagabond, if you will, and not really worried about shaving. I shower, but, you know, I mean, I just do my thing.
I don't have time for all this shaving and stuff. But if you guys think I need to shave and do I need to clean myself up, I think I'm gonna do it for Christmas. But give me some feedback in the comments below of what you think. I do have it in first gear, and I've downshifted to first gear, and we're just kind of coasting down. The going down part was really easy. Bertha didn't struggle at all. She really didn't struggle going up, but it was steep going up. All right, guys, we are coming up to the town. I believe the name of the town is just White. W-H-I-T-E. Whoa, probably should have slowed down a little bit more for that. So I have actually been to the Carlsbad Caverns before. It has been about, yeah, this is the town of White. There's a gift shop there, a grocery store, a restaurant on the right. The RV park is right here to the left. So if you do want to stay in an RV park, there's one right here on Camp Pendium. It was $36 a night. Caverns are closed December the 35th. What? Christmas? What? Makes sense. There's the entrance to the park right there to the left. I mean to the RV park. We're going to be headed to the Carlsbad Caverns National Park. Right here's the entrance. Booyah! So there it is. I believe it's about 7 miles onto the caverns. So again, I was going to say, the last time that I was in this park was probably about 15 years ago. And I wanted to do a YouTube video with the caverns, but the real reason I'm coming here is because it's this time of year. And the last time I was here, 15 years ago, I was with both of my boys. And you probably don't know, most of you don't know, but my oldest son Patrick passed away in January of 2010. So it's kind of a sentimental thing for me to come back here, because this is one of the last places that me and both of my boys explored together. So I'm hoping it brings back a lot of memories. I have a picture of both of them here in the caverns on my computer somewhere. I'm gonna try to find it, but I can't promise you that I'll be able to find it, but I'm gonna look for it. But anyway, we're on our way. It's really a beautiful scenic drive through here though. There's a lot of turnabouts or overlooks so you can stop. RVs and buses. Alright guys, we went ahead and changed into my La Sportiva approach hiking shoes. So this place is really camera friendly, so camera shouldn't be a problem. So this is like the indoor exhibit and the bookstore. Unfortunately, the last entrance to the caverns are at 3:15, so we were exactly an hour late. Story of my life.
Carlsbad Caverns decorated itself with the amazing formations we see today.
Excuse me.
So the trip wasn't a complete bust. We did get something, and let me show you exactly what we got while we were here. We got a new sticker, and we got a new magnet for our magnet wall. Boom! The new sticker. Well,
I really screwed today's adventure up. Story of my life. But there is nothing left for us to do other than to lick our wounds and get on down the road. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get on the road. It's almost dark, so there won't be any driving footage. But I'll catch up with you guys when we reach our final destination tonight. I want to show you something, guys. Check this out. It's about 7 p.m. I think. And we were leaving Carlsbad, New Mexico. I'd stopped at Walmart, and the city has a free dump station right here. So we are going to dump our tanks. All right, guys, that was a major success. We got our tanks dumped, empty tanks. They were super full. Haven't dumped them in, God, since I was at the RV park in Bakersfield. That was a long time ago. But they're all empty now, but we're ready to get on the road. All right, guys, we just pulled in here to our final destination. My internal time clock is all screwed up. It's almost 1 a.m. in the morning, but my time in California would be like 11 p.m. So where I was going, everybody's already asleep. Because I forgot I'm on Central Time now, which is 2 hours different from California. I was on Mountain Time. So now I'm on Central Time, and it's 2 hours different than what I'm used to. So anyway, miscalculated. Everybody's asleep, so I just pulled into the drive here, and I'm just gonna get some sleep myself. I'm pretty tired. It was kind of an uneventful day, but we started out way up on the top of a hill, but we missed the caverns. But I made it to my first major destination, so I'm happy that that happened. So just wanted to touch base with you guys before we ended this video and signed off. If you liked the video, please be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell next to the subscribe button, and it'll give you a notification every single time I upload a new video. Remember, guys, if you can't be good, at least be good at it. Peace!